Hey everyone, I'm Jared and I'm here to bring you some of my favorite vendors from the 2022 Upperville Colt and Horse Show. Let's get started. The Upperville Colt and Horse Show is the oldest horse show in the United States. Founded in 1853 by Colonel Richard Henry Delaney, who was a big horse fan, but he really created the entire show so he could increase the local breed stock as well as bring more minds together to help horses, help livestock, because back in the day, it wasn't the amazing care that we have for our horses today. And since then, it's flourished into a beautiful show that hosts Olympic riders, Grand Prix, and even all the way down to young 9-year-old, 8-year-old riders who are really just out there under the oaks, giving it their all. It's really something to see. It's a spectacular event. It was beautiful. Upperville is an amazing location. Definitely recommend to go. So what I do on this vlog is I go to these different shows and I find some of my favorite vendors. I interview them, we do a little fun video, and then I bring it to you guys. So you guys can see these great vendors that are there because let's be real, they're helping pay for the entire show. They're helping for the prize money. I think it's really great for you guys to know some of these companies that are putting out great products for horses. You might know a lot of them, you might not know any of them, but I think that it's great that these small businesses and some not so small businesses get a little bit of exposure, get a little video content. I grew up on a 50-acre boarding farm in New Jersey where I mucked stalls, I did bell boots, I changed blankets, I fed, I did hay, I did everything except ride the horse. So when I'm talking about these different things about horses, I'm not coming from a rider's perspective, but more of a caretaker. One other thing before we get started that I say before every one of these videos is that I'm not being paid by any one of these vendors or the show to come and focus on these particular vendors. Everything in here is genuine, it's my opinion, and by all means, please check it on your own, check the websites. All of the links are gonna be below in the bio or wherever this video is gonna be, there's gonna be tagged. So please definitely check them out, especially if you think they're interesting. There's tons of great stuff. Please go check out these small businesses, help support the community. All right, with that being said, let's get started. These tack trunks were immaculate. I'm telling you that every kind of wood color, shape, lining, feature that they had, you name it, they had it. The craftsmanship seemed to be unwavering, and the variety of trunk options gave the imagination something to work with. They had products for the office, for your barn, for your shows, for your trailer, for whatever your needs are, McGuinn Farms will be able to deliver. Our friend Tim was out there manning the booth, gave us a great tour of the trailer that housed all of these different products. He also explained to us the beginning of the McGuinn Farms, the history of the business, as well as the stable and tax room fixtures, where they're all made in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and continuing to show that the people at McGuinn Farms really know riders and understand that everyone has different needs. Let's take a quick look at their website. They have solutions for your barn, not just as tack trunks, but they'll style your barn in the same style that your tack trunks are done. They have tack trunks, airplane boxes, office furniture, and the list keeps going. They will do orders with some custom colors, custom compartments, you name it. You can even draw it yourself, and they will get it back to you quickly and effectively. Per their website, if a ride's coming, and you know there's a show coming up, there's a birthday, you name it, these guys will get it to you. Give them a call, check them out. They have a kick-ass catalog that Tim definitely helped us out with. Lots of good stuff here. Check it out. And shout out Tim. This is PonyLocks. This company takes horsehair and creates all sorts of different jewelry, bookmarks, keychains, headbands, zipper pulls,
charms, beads, you name it. Belts, leather bracelets, dog collars, brow bands, anything else you can think of. President and founder Penny takes the creative vibes to the next level. Penny is from North Carolina and founded PonyLocks with the idea that people should remember their horses far beyond their days. Via her website, she loves to create meaningful keepsakes that people can hold close to their heart for many years to come. Whether it be your horse is outgrown, has retired, or has passed on, keeping the memories of our beloved horses is very important to us, and Penny does a great job and embodies that idea. She's able to take the horsehair from your horse, if you want it customized, or supply horsehair from her suppliers, that she's able to create this amazing custom jewelry. There's a bunch of instructions on her website on how to submit your horsehair, getting it prepared and the right length, all these good things that are necessary for her to produce these amazing products. So here are just a couple shots of the stuff that she had at the Upperville Colt and Horse Show. She has a vast expanse of different items for sale on her website, and obviously you can contact her and get your own custom horsehair, jewelry, or leather product done by her. The braiding craftsmanship that goes into these are unmatched. It's truly phenomenal to look at. It's clean, it looks good, and you can see yourself wearing that day in and day out.
PonyLocks' jewelry and leather products are phenomenal gifts for any occasion, and especially for remembering a loved horse. Check her out.
Alright everyone, here we are with the next stop, and bringing back high school French. We're going to try and pronounce this. The company we have next is Le Chameau. This boot company has been in business for over 90 years, starting off in Cherbourg, France. 1927. Cherbourg is located on the northern coast of France and shares a lot of similar weather traits to our British comrades across the pond. With this kind of climate, farmers, hunters, and fishermen alike complained that their boots were not weatherproof, not comfortable, and certainly not durable enough. From there, Monsieur Claude Chameau took to the design table and created a boot. Not just any boot, but a boot that was able to be for the people. He was able to utilize natural rubber and go beyond the expectations. Fast forward 90 years, and here we have Chameau with a crazy line of different boots with different purposes. However, all of these boots are handmade and can be only constructed by a maître boottier, which is also known as a master bootmaker.
So here's the thing. I've been a stall mucker for many, many years, and I know what a good boot looks like and feels like. Now, you need it to be durable, you need it to be waterproof, and you need it to last, right? And that is what this boot does. I think that whether you're out in the field looking for bell boots, horseshoes, or anything else that they left out in the field because you know they did, and you know you gotta go find it because you spent money on it, might as well go out there with some nice pair of boots that won't get wet and they won't pierce anything because they are great boot gold. Anyway, if you guys don't know already, boots are very important. Let's keep going.
These boots look like they can hold up. Some of these have adjustable gussets. Some of the other models have completely waterproof zipper, that if that's something you prefer. Some other models have a double reinforced sole, which helps protect your feet in case you're around sharp objects. Tread's very important. I've been out in the field, sludging away, looking for horseshoes, bell boots, you name it, slipping and sliding. Not a fan. And traction matters, people. That's when it comes into play. Or you're trying to bring in horses and it is pouring outside and you have nothing but mud or snow. You're gonna need the traction, otherwise you're going for a ride. All the different models have their own purpose. One boot might be needed to go out in the field and slosh around through mud for hours, while another boot may be used as casual wear when it's raining out. Bottom line being, they have a variety of different models to choose from. Some of the linings include Italian leather lining as well as jersey lining, something similar to those jersey sheets. Gosh, they are soft. And again, all of these boots are handmade and are available at an affordable price. What more can you want? There's a 2-year manufacturer warranty on these bad boys, and shout out to the Maître Boutier, which are those master bootmakers, for making this masterful crafted boot.
The next vendor we're going to talk about is Cara's Equine Art.
Cara is described as an equine expressionist that utilizes her artistic talents by creating oil paintings of long-legged horses. Yes, I know, horses have long legs, but Cara paints some long legs. The reason for this artistic decision is that the long-legged features highlight the fragility of the horse. She does this by emphasizing the thin and fragile lookingness of the horse's legs in her paintings. Horses are thought to be as strong and durable farm animals, when in reality, they are very fragile creatures, who if one of their legs gets injured, removed, or anything else of that sort, the horse itself is in great peril. Cara also takes into consideration the emotional and physical communication that horses express, and incorporates those emotions into her work. For example, let's look at this chestnut mare, who is expressing exactly what a chestnut mare would express.
It was great talking to Cara and also seeing all of her great artwork. And she also left me with a great saying, the longer the legs, the longer the vet bill. And I think that's a very fair way to paint it.
Aside from these beautiful paintings and tapestries, she also has her work on postcards, on bags, belts, pillowcases, and many other different apparel and items that you can purchase from her as well. My mom was completely enamored with her work and couldn't help but get a couple postcards and some of the other goodies.
So if you're really looking for anything to really spice up a room, but to keep with that equine theme and really have some tasteful artwork, look at Cara's stuff. She does some amazing, amazing work that I couldn't even possibly imagine putting together. It's really something else, and I think that you should all check it out. If you don't buy anything, that's fine. Just go look at the work. It's something that I think everyone should take a peek at.
Mare Modern Goods is a destination for modern equine designs and gifts for horse lovers. All products are featured with original artwork and patterns created with bright colors, which are all inspired by horses, their riders, and their story. Mary Campbell, the founder of Mare Modern Goods, has a background in graphic design as well as branding, and boy does it show. She's able to bring those skills into the business she created. Mary strives to highlight and celebrate the many ways horses can transform human lives and sharing those powerful stories of the human-horse connection. As per her website, the stories and the brand come together through patterns and illustrations that are inspired by the horses who have touched our lives. Be sure to check out our website for all these ponytails, where you can quite literally see the inspiration behind each and every one of her collections. Each of these collections are geared towards a particular story, and out of the story, Mary creates graphic and illustrations, but also finds a way to give back to the community.
She helps out with different therapeutic riding programs and partners with other shelters that help animals all across the country.
Graphic design is something of a fine art. It is a skill that I do not yet possess, yet it is something that I can truly appreciate. Plus, the playful wording, encouraging phrases throughout her products is something that stood out and drew me into her booth. Plus, the softness of these t-shirts were otherworldly, and there were too many cute things to not go in. As you can expect, Mary puts her designs on just about any kind of horse apparel, riding clothing, saddle pads, hats, bandanas, stickers, mugs. You get the point. Oh, and of course, Mom had to grab a couple goodies from Mary. She just can't help herself. Obviously, check out Mary and all of her great stuff at Mare Modern Goods in the link below.
Next vendor that we have in line is something that's kind of related to videography, photography. Jim Dratfield was able to combine two of his great passions, pets and photography, to create Petography.
He trademarked it in February 1993 and became one of the leading pet photographers in the nation. From TV appearances and having clientele ranging from Jennifer Aniston, Henry Kissinger, and Barbara Walters, and many other pet-loving families around the nation, Jim consistently delivers high-quality pet photographs that will be loved by both the owners and their pets for years to come.
While looking at Jim's website, I actually found this gem of an old 2020 ABC special done on him and how he completely is changing the pet photography business with his new thing, petography.
Some photographers focus on celebrities. Others are famous for shooting babies. But this photographer has a special touch with people and their pets.
There's such a bond there. There's such a pure soul to a pet.
Originally from Princeton, New Jersey, shout out New Jersey, Jim grew up with a theater family, acting from the age of 6, and then he went on to New York and Hollywood to try and pursue stardom. In February 1993, Jim co-founded Petography, an animal and pet portrait studio specializing in fine art photographs of pets of all sizes, shapes, and species.
The concept of the company was an instant success. I mean, who doesn't like pets and photography? It just makes sense. The business took off. Jim started traveling all across the country, taking photos of all different kinds of pets, ranging from different kinds of birds to reptiles to exotic animals. You name it, he shot it. And now he's doing these amazing books that he put out on display for everyone to see. It's really something to see when you see someone who's really in their element. The books were top notch, and the picture frames around the booth were spectacular. They were really well done, really well printed, and honestly, they would help any wall, because who doesn't want an adorable dog looking at you from the wall? And it's even better if it's your own dog, because I know you're a pet lover, because I'm a pet lover, and we're all pet lovers. Maybe not everyone, but most of us. Regardless if you're a pet lover, please go check Jim out. He's got some great stuff. He's got books on Amazon. He's got work on all different kinds of websites. His website, of course, gives a great breakdown of all the different kinds of fun stuff he has, but really go check him out. He's a great photographer, and I think it's someone that you'll really enjoy. So the Bemer Group is a little bit of a bigger company. It's well known. I kind of get that that's not really my niche of where I'm going with smaller businesses. However, it's something that I didn't know existed before, and I think that it's something that you guys should know if you don't know about it already, because it utilizes human technology and brings it to the equine world. Needless to say, here's the Bemer Group.
The company is primarily focused on products that are oriented for humans, that are focused at creating microcirculation within the body to help promote health, recoveries, and improve, guess what? Circulation. But what I did find out is that Bemer also has an equine department where they create blankets and other similar products that have the same technology to create and promote microcirculation within your horse. Bringing more blood to the muscles and joints naturally increases the healing properties of our bodies as well as our overall health. The blanket aims to strengthen your horse's health, promote regeneration after illness or injury, as well as calming horses that may have pent-up stress or pain, which in turn creates a, quote, general anesthetic, as well as improving the overall horse's health.
Remember everyone, I'm not a scientist. I read off of websites and I tell you what they say. So all the information that you've heard thus far is coming from their website, where they answer way more questions than I can give you in this short amount of time. So please do your research, because that's what educated buyers do.
Seeing all these products and this technology, I had to give it a try. The fun little diagram showing about the before and after of showing the blood cell count moving through, looks like a busy highway. I had to give it a shot. I just sat down and put on this vest and try to improve my microcirculation. Gonna be honest with you though, I felt a little bit of tingly, but that could have also been the excitement of being at the show. To be fair, it was only for about 10 minutes, and if you're doing it correctly, you're supposed to stay on there for a decent amount longer. There's plenty of information on Bemer's Group website where they go into even more depth about their technology and their products. Go give them a check out.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching, checking this all out. I really appreciate it. Like, share, whatever you got to do. Spread the word about these small businesses. It's really great to have a community of people that really backs these small businesses up. Stay tuned for 2 more videos. We got the Maryland 5-Star and the Equine Affair. They're going to be coming out pretty shortly, so keep an eye out for that. And until then, keep supporting small businesses. Bye!